That's what's going on, guys. Welcome. We're back. We took a little hiatus, but we are back. Welcome to In Our Mom's Basement podcast. I am Rage Quit Pat. I am, of course, joined by my partner in crime, Headshot Dan. What's going on, buddy? How are you? Are you doing good? Are you doing good? A little delay, little delay on your hello. You all right?
Yeah, I was just admiring this half facial beard growing in.
It looks okay. Let me see what it doesn't look bad. It looks pretty nice. I like the little blue button-up you got on. It looks like you came dressed for the occasion today.
Right out of work.
Right out of work. All right, so we're back. We were on a little hiatus, took a couple weeks off, but we've been streaming, of course, though. If you caught our streams of Rainbow Six, Star Wars, Call of Duty, etc., etc., but we took a break from the podcast, but we're back. We have a couple of things to discuss today, and one of them is, Battlefront 2 was released, for EA Access members, got to play it. Whoever's an Access member gets 10 hours. It is an awesome subscription. I highly recommend it. I'm sure Headshot Dan does as well. But let's get down to the impressions. Dan, we played a couple matches. We did some Galactic Assault. We did some strike missions. We were a little disappointed to find out that the co-op mode is only split screen, but I also checked out the campaign before I stopped playing. So let's get down to the nitty-gritty. So we played a couple of the matches in multiplayer. We didn't play them all yet. But how do you feel comparing Battlefield 1 that was released 2 years ago to the new Battlefront that has been released now? Like, how do you feel how much of a difference it is from the first game now to the second game?
Well, I didn't mind the first Battlefront, actually. It was pretty fun for a little while. It got a little boring after a little while. But this one, I'm really enjoying this one in the gameplay. The Galactic battles are a shit ton of fun. So those are really fun to play. Better weapons, I feel. And they have a lot more to offer when it comes to like scorecards and I guess perks, I guess you would call them. So there's a lot of changes for this one, and they changed up the care packages and stuff, which is really cool. So I'm really enjoying it so far.
I love it a lot so far. It definitely is a lot better from the first game. Comparing it to the first game, it felt like more of a 25% game that was completed. I do enjoy no more of the tokens. The tokens are completely gone, which is amazing. I hated the token system. I do love the battle points. I do feel that if you do play well, you do deserve to become a Jedi. Again, talking about the token system, I hated that, how it was a random draw on if you could be a hero or a starfighter and whatnot. I really wasn't impressed with that all that much. What do you think of Strike? Strike was pretty fun for... Oh, there's a nice little rotisserie hot turkey. There we go. Yeah, let's get it ready for Thanksgiving. But how do you feel about Strike? Strike seems like you do need a good squad to roll with. But Strike definitely was a lot of fun. But you definitely need like a good squad to roll with on Strike.
Yeah, I like Squad a lot. I like Strike a lot. It's just like it's like a lot more of a fast-paced type of gameplay. You know, be the officer with a turret. It's pretty good if you plant them in the right spot, but without a solid team, you're just gonna get wrecked because no one's pushing that flag or whatever the intel.
Communication, definitely communication is key.
I know yesterday when we were playing, we had some stupid teammates that weren't really pushing very well with the intel. So it's definitely very team-based.
Yeah, it is definitely highly team-based. Galactic Assault is up to 40 players, so it's a huge game. But it was a lot of fun. I got to play as Boba Fett again as a hero, so that was the only hero I got to play as. But Boba Fett was still pretty beast. I'm looking forward to hopefully playing a lot better so I could try out players like Rey. There's Darth Vader. There's Darth Maul. There is a lot more heroes in this game than compared to the first game. Anything other gameplay tweaks you liked?
I know when I played the beta, I think I was Darth Vader? No, Darth Maul? I think it was Darth Maul. And I tore it up through people, bro. It was so awesome. I just wrecked everyone in the way. And we were playing on a, that big Galactica kind of match. I forgot what it was called. But we played on that. We just wrecked through everything. So I do like the heroes a lot. They're a lot of fun. But you can get a hero pretty quick as long as you work together well with your team.
You
You
spawn
start with.
Yeah, if you work, was that in the
Yeah,
game enough
that
to
was in
know
the
that,
beta.
but no, Battlefront 1, was that in Battlefront 1?
Oh no, I don't think it was.
No. Okay, so the new gameplay tweak, if you spawn with teammates that you spawn with and you guys stay together, you get kills, you get double the points. So, as Headshot Dan mentioned, yeah,
Yeah.
you will get to the heroes a lot
It's like
quicker.
the more kills and the more defense you get, the times boost goes higher. So that's pretty neat.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. A couple matches we didn't try yet though. There's Starfighter Assault, which is the space battles. There's Blast, which is, it said it was a small multiplayer maps, and it said it was very hectic. So I'm assuming that's like a small team deathmatch where like that's what I'm assuming, right? And then there's heroes versus villains where it's you're the heroes and you have villains. So
Well,
those are the
I
only.
did the space battle in the beta. That was a lot of fun.
I did those too. I'm saying like when we played yesterday,
Yeah.
those are the ones we haven't tried yet. But yeah, Starfighter Assault was a lot of fun. And then those ones you can either get the Millennium Falcon. There's also Boba Fett ship. There's a couple other ones as well. So, I mean, this game is definitely a lot better than the first game. I mean, excuse me, EA did say that they were gonna, not make the same mistake with Battlefront 2, and it looks like they kept up to their promise, which is fantastic because Battlefront was such a beloved game, back when you and I were kids. So it was a shame when Battlefront 1 came out 2 years ago, after all that hype, and it was just, an incomplete game. So, I mean, besides that, there wasn't a story mode, which I wasn't too upset about, but it just felt the game was very incomplete. And now it just feels great that Battlefront 2 seems like definitely a complete game. And did you check out the campaign at all? I did the first level of the campaign on last night before we got off.
Didn't even touch the campaign.
So it's pretty cool. So I started, but when you got off, I started the campaign a little bit. I did the first level, and it's pretty interesting so far. It takes place in between episodes 6, and it's going to lead into 7. So I'm interested to see with this new character, because you're playing as the Empire. So I'm interested to see how this story unfolds. So far, the beginning is pretty interesting, and then the second level actually looks promising too. So the campaign looks pretty good. Is pretty good so far.
Yeah, I'm pretty big on campaigns. I like playing the campaigns for him multiplayer, so I'm definitely gonna play it once it maybe I'll play a little bit tonight. I don't know. We'll see.
And I think it's awesome. If you're not an EA Access member, definitely sign up for EA Access. It's definitely worth the $30 a year price tag. I mean, you can't beat that, and then you get the games earlier. If you pre-order I believe I forget what Trooper edition for Star Wars, you do get it 3 days earlier. You get it the 14th. If not, the game releases November 17th, which we are going to touch on a little bit later on our previews in November of all the games that are, a couple games coming out that day. November, next Friday is going to be a big day for gaming, movies, and TV shows, etc. So it's definitely a big way.
Ice Queen.
Oh, our buddy,
Ice
our
Queen, what's
buddy's
going
here.
on?
Our buddy's here. What's up, Ice?
Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you very much.
Ice Queen, if you're interested, go on our YouTube, and I put up our video, so you could check it out. Our Rainbow Six Siege video. So go on our YouTube and check it out. You can see yourself do really well and yell at Farquaad.
Farquaad. Lord
With
Farquaad.
Farquaad, which was the highlight. I think that was the highlight of the matchup. Her yelling at Farquaad.
That kid was a mess.
That was really good. But Dan, so as your excitement level, what would you say? I mean, Star Wars. What's your excitement level at?
I'll give it a good old 8. It's a game I can see myself playing a lot more, but I think overall I could probably see myself playing a little bit more Call of Duty.
My theory is it doesn't feel like a Star Wars game with a Battlefield sticker on it anymore, as did the first game. The first game felt like Battlefield with a Star Wars sticker. This actually feels like Battlefront. So I'm very happy that we don't have to go through that again. So I'm happy EA has finally come to their senses and not mess up this beloved franchise. So, I'm really looking forward to it. Mine's probably at a 9, a solid 9,
So 9.
solid 9.
That's good.
So that's our start on Battlefront. Now, let's go on. You mentioned Call of Duty. Now let's move on to Call of Duty as we, move on. D- we're gonna throw in a little debate too. This is the new Call of Duty finally dropped. Now, how do your review? You finished the story. I haven't started the story yet. I've mostly been doing the multiplayer. So, what's going on with the gameplay and everything? How do you feel on it? No more jetpacks, no more, power slides, no more wall running. How do you feel everything's back on the ground?
With the last 3 Call of Duties, last 3, maybe, was it last 4, maybe? I don't remember.
I think after Modern Warfare 2, that's when it started getting, pretty. Actually, no, I lied. After Black Ops, after the first Black Ops, that's when it started getting.
Yeah, that game fucking pissed me off, man. I hate that exo jump shit so much. Like, I was raged.
Arrows.
I'm sorry, what?
No, the advertisement.
I always raged so hard at that crap. Like, I couldn't play it anymore because I think it's just bullshit how people just jumping over you like nothing. And I don't know, I really like this Call of Duty a lot since, now that it's back to boosted ground and the story was amazing, the guns are nice, the smooth, the maps are great. Well, some of the maps are great, not all of them. But it's definitely a lot better than the last 3 that came out for sure. It's really good.
Do you think so? Now we're gonna talk about this game a little bit too before we get into our final verdict. Do you think Activision looked at games like Battlefield 1 and felt that saw the outpour of people who liked that video on YouTube and then comparing their Infinite Warfare and all the dislikes they got? Do you think they said, well, guys, we gotta kind of not hit the reset button, but we gotta kind of go back to our roots a little bit because Call of Duty 2 is what put Call of Duty on the map. We all know that. Do you think they were like, let's kind of hit the red reset button here? We saw how Battlefield 1 did well. We gotta get back to World War 2 again, comparing to all these futuristic robotic weapons and all this other crap that they were pumping out.
Well, I think at the time, they just say, you know what, we're out of ideas, so let's just throw some weird, stupid, fucking future crap into play. I think it was Advanced Warfare. What was the first EXO? Advanced Warfare?
So after Black Ops 1, we got Modern Warfare. I think Modern Warfare 3. It did have a little bit of it still had like modern weapons a little bit. Still continued the story of Modern Warfare 2, but I believe once Black Ops 2 started to roll around, that's when it started going into the futuristic weapons, and then we got.
I didn't mind too much about the weapons. It was just that one particular thing.
I think it was Advanced. So it was Advanced Warfare, and then I believe was Black Ops 3 before or after Advanced Warfare?
I think it was after.
Okay, so Advanced Warfare is the one that started it with the whole exosuits and everything. Then we got Black Ops 3, and then Infinite Warfare pretty much was kind of the nail in the coffin when it came to futuristic shooters because then, as you know, it went to space and it just got completely outrageous.
Yeah, dude, I hated it so much, and I don't think that's when Activision was like, we should go back to boosted ground because of the other games, like go back to World War. I think they'll just, they finally heard us after how many years of complaining about the exosuits and that bullshit that no one really liked. They finally changed their hearts and was like, you know what, let's just give them that boosted ground.
My question is now, where do you go from here? You go back to your roots, you go back to World War II, and Call of Duty comes out every year. In your early prediction, bold prediction, where do you think Call of Duty goes from here? Do you think they continue? Because this is Treyarch. Treyarch did this game. I believe next year is an Infinity Ward next year that's going to be developing the next Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I know they switch back and forth. It's Treyarch and then it's Sledgehammer and then you have Infinity War. I know they all switch back and forth. So, like, kind of a bold prediction. Where do you think Call of Duty goes from here after finally going back boots to ground? Do you think they stay at World War II, or do you think they go modern? Like, what do you think? I know it's an early bold prediction, and then we'll start talking about World War II.
Well, that is hard to predict because the one thing I really hope it's not any kind of future Exo shit because I think we had enough of that. But Treyarch seems to fall in love with that kind of shit. So if it is in the future back to the Exo shit, I wouldn't be surprised. But what I would like to see is I would like them to continue on with the World War because that would be a lot better than Exos.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. So now let's go on to. I mean, my bold prediction is, yeah, it's like you said, it's hard. I mean, I could see them kind of sticking with World War II, but then again, you don't really want to. If you remember years ago, a lot of gamers. It's weird because back then gamers were like, all right, I'm sick and tired of the World War II games. There's too many World War II games. All right, then we got modern warfare games. Then we got futuristic warfare games. So, what in God's name are we gonna be pushing with? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's really interesting what they can do. I wouldn't be surprised if they stick with World War II. It wouldn't be that bad. But then again, it wouldn't be that bad if they went back modern. Because modern warfare, you could still keep boots to ground. You just have more modern weapons. We don't need exosuits. Anything but futuristic. We don't need that garbage anymore.
But who owns Modern Warfare though? It's not Treyarch, is it?
No, they switch back and forth. So Treyarch did this year. Next year, I believe it's either going to be Sledgehammer or an Infinity Ward. It's going to be one of them. So it's one of those developers that are taking over. They switch between the three every year.
All right, as long as it's not Exos, I will play it. But if it does have an Exos, I'm definitely not going to buy it. I'm done wasting my money.
But fuck the Exos.
It is Treyarch though. Treyarch is definitely. I just read that they are picking up next year.
Oh, Treyarch is next year.
Yeah.
Who was this year? Sledgehammer?
Let me confirm that.
I thought Treyarch was this year. Okay.
According to Reddit, it's Treyarch next year.
This year.
This year, this year's developer Sledgehammer, publisher Activision.
Sledgehammer. Okay, so this year. Okay, so I mixed it up. My bad. I thought this year was Treyarch. So next year's Treyarch. This year was Sledgehammer. Then I think the year after that it's Infinity Ward. All right, so let's actually talk about the game now. We talked about the future of Call of Duty. Let's actually talk about the game. So Dan, you played the story mode, and then we'll touch on multiplayer. So I'll let you take it away. How was the story compared to the other Call of Duties? So I'll let you take it away on your review of the campaign.
Well, I played every single Call of Duty campaign, so I went through the whole list of all of them. The one thing I really liked about this is World War, so it was a lot more intense versus the other ones. Because the ones that I actually remember were all like advanced in the future and shit. And I think the last one I really liked, I think it was Black Ops 1 and Modern Warfare. I think those are the last two that I really enjoyed, the story-wise. But this story was amazing. I love this story so much. I kind of actually want to play that story again and beat it on Veteran. Even I played on regular, and that shit was still fucking hard. So the story is amazing. Great story. You get to try all the weapons, so it definitely brings you into that story. Obviously you saw that I recorded all of them already.
Yeah, they're all on our YouTube channel as well.
So, but I really like it. You plan on playing that?
You know what? It's tough. It's weird. The last Call of Duty campaign I played and finished completely, you're going to think it's crazy, it was actually the first Black Ops. The Call of Duties, I know the story is very underrated, and most of them, even the games that we hated the multiplayer, I was actually playing the Advanced Warfare, was one with Kevin Spacey.
Oh,
that was Advanced Warfare, right?
Yeah,
I was playing that one, actually was enjoying it, but it's tough for me to finish them. Because I'm just so hardcore into the multiplayer, it's really hard for me to finish and I know the campaigns aren't too long, they're about 6 to 8 hours, but it's just really been tough for me to always finish these campaigns because every time we hop on, we're always jumping right into the multiplayer, and when Call of Duty comes out, there's also another big game rush of other games that like Shadow of War, for example, like Shadow of War, I'm going to be picking up soon. Assassin's Creed, games that are more story driven. So it gets really tough for me to play these campaigns. Um, Again, I know they're short. I know they can be beaten relatively quickly. It's just, every time we do hop on, it's boom, right into multiplayer. And then when we're done with multiplayer, it's, I'm playing something else. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
this one I actually might like. This one I might play because I always loved the World War II story modes, going back to like Medal of Honor, Call of Duty World at War, Call of Duty 2. I've always loved the World War II story modes more than I've enjoyed the other story modes. Even though I did love Black Ops, Modern Warfare, I actually might pick up and play this story mode just by looking at everything right now. It's just it's brutal, it's gritty, it's nasty. It's World War II story modes are awesome in any video game to ever release.
Yeah, I mean, lucky me. So when Call of Duty first came out, the servers weren't even working, so I had time for the campaign. So lucky me. So I got time to play it. That's how I finished it so quick. And plus, once I was starting to play, like I didn't even want to put it down. I just wanted to continue playing it because it was that fun.
Yeah, it looks awesome. I mean, is this D-Day, by the way, that we're looking at? This is D-Day.
Yeah, this is D-Day.
Yeah. Yeah, you always gotta have. I mean, in any World War II game, you always have to have D-Day. D-Day's almost done everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I mean, I'm definitely gonna give this one a shot. I do love the campaign. So, how would you compare this campaign to the other? Because you said you played every campaign. So, how would you rate this campaign compared to, all the other ones?
Well, as the boosted ground ones, I would probably say Black Ops, Modern Warfare, and this will probably be in my top three. I'm not going to even put in the EXO ones. I mean, sure, they did have some good stories there, but it just doesn't really hit my radar as much as these do. So this is definitely my top three for sure.
Okay. So now let's move on to multiplayer. So we touched on the campaign. Now both of us played the multiplayer. We played also Nazi zombies. I'm calling it Nazi zombies. I don't give a damn that they don't have the swastikas in the fucking in the game. I don't care. It's Nazis. So we're gonna talk about the regular multiplayer first. So we played team deathmatch. We played domination. I do want to try search and destroy. I've always enjoyed search and destroy. I haven't played headquarters. We haven't touched on headquarters too much, but let's break down the maps. Let's talk about the guns, and let's talk about our progression so far. So, I prestige my first. I prestige not infantry, airborne. So I'm going back and forth. I'm going infantry and airborne. I prestige my first airborne, so I got the MP40, which is a nasty gun, and I still have the Type 100 that I use sometimes too. But I'm actually surprised at how good these weapons are. You go back to the last Call of Duty World War II game, which was World at War. I thought those weapons were atrocious. So, Dan, how are you? I love these weapons. I think these weapons are good. Obviously, as any Call of Duty, the first weapons you get are not going to be as good as the M16, but M16. That was probably the best first gun you've ever gotten. So, how do you feel on these weapons?
The guns that you start off with are terrible.
Weapons.
So we'll just say that like right off the bat. But the guns that I probably enjoyed the most right now is the STG and the Type 100. Those are two guns I use the most, especially in hardcore. They're great guns to use in hardcore. And I do want to use the MP40 and what's the other one? I can't remember the other one. I think it was the War or
The bar.
the Bar. I want to use the Bar.
Yeah. Now I have to get a 51.
Yeah, I'm almost there. But those are definitely my guns to use right now. And believe it or not, I haven't really tried any other grenades except just the frag grenade for now. Once we go to search and destroy, I'll definitely pick up the landmines or the trap grenades. And of course, infantry. It's the only one I played so far. I think I'm on Prestige 3 right now with that one. But yeah, the guns are awesome. Some of the maps suck though, but that's a different story.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that right now. So the maps, there's a couple maps I like. there's a couple maps I don't like. So I'm gonna bring up the. I'm gonna look up the maps real quick here. How do you feel on the map so far? Of course, we got some small maps that are chaotic, and then we have more upscale, larger maps. So, excuse me, geez, how do you feel on the map so far?
Well, I like the USS, the map. That's a fun map. The one, Gustav Cannon. I can't pronounce that shit. The one with
Gustav
the fucking,
yeah, Gustav Cannon.
the
Gustav
one with
Cannon.
the fucking ship in the middle. That's absolutely awful.
I
And
think
the
that's is that USS Texas?
no, USS Texas is the ship that we played on all the
We're
time.
we're on the ship. Okay,
Yeah.
there's Operation Breakout. There's
And
Karen Tan.
the other one that I really didn't like is the one in the trenches. I hate that one. The one in the trenches, that one sucks.
I think that one is oh, that's this is war mode. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to.
Uh, yeah, that one absolutely sucks, dude. I hate that one. That is not fun at all.
We played London Docks, right?
We played every map.
Yeah, we played every map. Yeah, the one in the trenches is terrible, especially if you're playing domination. Oh my god, just forget it. It is, especially if you're playing hardcore too. My god, I mean, the spawn camping is unreal. Karen
Yeah.
Tan is good. That one I like. I like Karen Tan. That one's pretty good.
Um, Cameron 10. I don't
That's
have
that's
that
the
map.
that's the one with the houses. That's the. I think we have
We
we
played
probably
it because I don't
That's
have that DLC.
was it DLC?
Yeah, that's a DLC.
That's
That one's the one that you get with the season pass, which I didn't get yet. But I know it's when you talk about the house one.
that one's good. The snow map I can't stand as well. I hate that one. That one's completely atrocious. That one
What's
is,
the other one that you don't like that we played yesterday? Flag Tower.
yeah, I can't stand that map. I hate that map. It's Camp City, and it's just really annoying. I mean, Team Deathmatch. Oh, man, it really's gotten ruined in Call of Duty. I mean, call me crazy, but I used to love playing Team Deathmatch, but now I can't play it anymore because it's just Camp City. It's just completely terrible. It's just Snipe City as well. I mean, you can't really do anything in Team Deathmatch. That's why I like to play Domination. I mean, granted, you still get campers in Domination, and then when you're playing Hardcore, you get those spawn campers, but I feel that people are more moving around in Domination than they are in Team Deathmatch. Team Deathmatch just, I think, has gotten ruined over the years.
Yeah, for the most part, unless it's someone playing Domination that only cares about their KD.
Yeah, which is another thing. I mean, it's Call of Duty. It's not Rainbow Six. You're gonna get guys that care about KD, so you're gonna get those campers that get no captures and want to go like 30 and like 10 and like not get MVP because they got no captures. So, but for the most part, I do enjoy most of the maps. But yeah, there are a handful that are relatively annoying.
Amen to that.
So we only played one map so far for Nazi Zombies, and we got to level 17, which is not bad for the first try. So how would you rate the Nazi Zombies?
Oh, the zombies are so much fun. Compared to the last couple, like I think Advanced Warfare ones and the Black Ops 3 ones, I wasn't that big fan of the zombies. But these zombies they're real, man. Those shits that's a lot of fun. I like the little bosses that it has and all that
Yeah,
shit.
the mini bosses were a lot of fun too. Kept you on your toes, and I haven't played zombies in a while. I don't know if this was in the other zombies where you had to get certain equipment to advance, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't really remember, like that's not really in like the last two. So no, not really. But this one definitely is a lot more of a puzzle, I guess you could say, compared to the other ones, which is really neat.
Yeah, from what I remember when I used to play like Nazi Zombies, it was like you would pick a spot and you would camp there, and you would just hold that down to see how long you would last. This one, again, I haven't played in a while, but this one seems like, you have to keep moving. You can't stay in one spot because you're gonna get swarmed.
Yeah, and the best thing is that The mystery box is still around.
Yeah, the mystery box is still around. I also like the perks. I also like the different. I mean, we made a mistake the last time. We had three of us that were playing offensive, and I
Like,
think you were the only medic.
yeah, you know,
So
apparently they want we should have one of each,
of course, I mean,
and I actually didn't even have perks on my character because I never added them to my character either. So I went in a game with no perks, and I still did better than a certain someone who went down fucking 3,000 times in a minute.
yeah. I mean, it was cool. I mean, I like the offensive perk where you get unlimited ammo for a short period of time. 'Cause that definitely helps you clear out some zombies if they're swarming you. So, I mean, we got to level 17, which is better than I thought.
Yeah, I didn't think we were gonna make it that far.
Yeah, I mean, we got there, so it was good. I enjoyed that.
There you go. This kill's for you. Going in a video. That's for you. I did it for you.
Good. I'm glad you did it. All in all, isn't there co-op? Isn't there like little co-op missions that you can do as well?
What do you mean co-op missions?
I thought they announced like co-op missions or like co-op campaign or something like that. I thought they did.
I didn't see any when I was playing.
I thought they did. I guess not. But
Yeah,
I mean, like all in all, we pretty much touched on everything in Call of Duty. So, what would be your final verdict, Dan?
as far as rating
Well,
goes,
before you do that, would you say this is the best Call of Duty yet, or no?
definitely not. I mean, it's definitely not the best Call of Duty yet. I mean, you got Modern Warfare was fantastic. World at War, going all the way back there, was an awesome game. So I mean, it's out there. It's out there, but it's definitely not the best.
I think out of all the World War II Call of Duties, I think this one's the best so far. I mean, Call of Duty 2 was definitely a stepping stone, and I wasn't the biggest fan of World at War when it came to multiplayer. I hated the vehicles. I thought they were too OP. Out of all the World War II games, I think this one's the best one. So I'll let you go back. What your final review is? What is your final review?
This game definitely has a lot more to offer than most of the other games. I'm really excited that it is back to boots to ground. So I'll probably say about an 8.5 in that area.
I'm gonna give it a solid 9. I love this game. Again, I mean, it's a breath of fresh air. I mean, we're finally back to, again, like you said, boots to the ground. We don't have to worry about stupid jetpacks anymore, so we don't have to worry about aiming our gun in the air. So that's fantastic. But I'm giving a solid 9. The game looks great, plays great. Multiplayer is fun, back to being fun again. Nazi Zombies is fantastic, and as you said this is a great campaign. So, I'm definitely a solid 9.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Call of Duty.
I thought
That's the headline.
I thought Ghost was your favorite Call of Duty.
But Ghost was probably the worst Call of Duty I've ever played.
I agree with that.
If we one day we'll rank our favorite our Call of Duty games, and Ghost is probably going to be dead last.
worst
That game
ever.
tried to be too much like Battlefield, and the story was complete and utter nonsense.
Well, I guess that is it for Call of Duty, huh?
That's it for our Call of Duty. Now let's go on to. Should we talk about some leaks? We got a couple leaks here. So let's go on to quickly. I know it still has something to do with video games, but it's basically the Black Friday. Some of the flyers leaked out, and again, this is video games because we're talking about video games here. So. And we're trying to look out for you guys, and especially for us, our wallets. We're trying to get you guys some good bundles here. So let's jump on to Walmart, and let's take a look at this. And then Headshot Dan, you tell us if these are good deals or not. You're Am I allowed to say this, or the FBI will hunt you down?
No, I'm fine. You're good.
All right. Your former employer, Walmart. So I don't, for other people, someone doesn't like to tell where they work, so we don't want to, we don't want the FBI to hunt you down. So, um,
I'm gonna get fired.
Walmart deal. So here's a nice. So we got a couple. Here's some games here. They have a Call of Duty combo pack with World War II and Infinite Warfare for $59.
Pass.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
Just because Infinite Warfare is in there, I'm passing.
yeah. Not even Call of Duty 4, mind you.
You know, I only bought that fucking Infinite Warfare Modern Warfare package for that Modern Warfare remastered. And I got gypped because I only played that game like for 2 hours.
Yeah, you got fucked. Then you've got Call of Duty World War II for $43. And then you have select video games for $29, which are, of course, WWE 2K18. Fuck us, right? We only.
Yeah, but don't worry, South Park's on there too, huh?
Oh, South Park too. Fuck us again. GTA, Dan.
Getting the digital.
Well, I know we talked about we're gonna see. I can't believe this already. Need for Speed Payback is gonna be already on the.
It always
sale.
is. It really always is.
Uncharted, The Lost Legacy, 1-2 Switch. You have Forza 7, Crash Bandicoot, Shadow of War. Okay, that's interesting.
I gotta play that game.
Battlefield 1, and you also have Super Mario Maker for 3DS, Evil Within 2, and Overwatch. So
there's a lot more to that. I mean, just the titles are really small to read, but
yeah,
Ark is gonna be one of them.
I think Wolfenstein is on there too, I believe. I see Ark.
Wolfenstein. There's a couple of Nintendo Switch games.
Yeah, NBA 2K18. Yeah, so some of the big titles that just released are going to be on sale. That's at Walmart. We're going to go down the list of all the other leagues.
Yeah, if you're trying to find Battlefront, good luck. You won't find that one.
Yeah, that one's definitely not going to be on there. Then you have $9 games. Okay. Left 4 Dead 2.
Great game.
Do I really have GTA San Andreas? Oh, okay. Midnight Club.
I really used to love that game, by the way, and that was a fun game. Midnight Club.
Midnight Club was a good game. I used to love Midnight Club as well. Very underrated racer in that genre. Awesome. Who cares about the $9 games? There's really not much.
We could play Left 4 Dead. That was a fun game.
Left 4 Dead was great. Here's the $12 games: Mortal Kombat X, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, Titanfall 2. An amazing game. So if you have not picked it up yet, go out there and get it on Black Friday. $12.
Or free for EA access.
Free for EA access, even better. Such a great game. It's a shame that game was released in such a cluster mess of all the other shooters that came out that year. So it was unfortunate.
Yeah, you
for
got Mafia 3 in there.
Mafia 3, great game. Watch Dogs 2, another great underrated game. Watch Dogs 2 was amazing, but it left a bad taste. Watch Dogs 1 left a bad taste in people's mouths. But Watch Dogs 2 is awesome. I loved Watch Dogs 2. Dishonored 2 is $12. Oh, shit. Some good titles at $12. There's more there, but it's blurred out. Here's a nice bundle. Nintendo 2DS Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time bundle, $79.
You've got the $19 games, which Rainbow Six is in, so if anyone wants to play Rainbow Six.
Oh, my bad. I did skip over the $19. My bad. MLB The Show, Ghost Recon, Skyrim, Rainbow Six Siege, yep.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Horizon Zero Dawn. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Mike, for telling me that. I might get it then. Forza Horizon 3.
You can tell Gato that's Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse 2.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Injustice 2 is also, wow, some great deals. Injustice 2. Wow, awesome. Let's see what else they got here. Yeah. Oh, 3-month card, $12.50. Okay.
Yeah, I stocked up last year on that. I had like 3 years.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you for that. Xbox One S, a 500 gigabyte, $189. Not bad. PlayStation 4, 1 terabyte, $199.
I think that's what I'm picking up.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, all the PlayStation 4 Gran Turismo VR bundle, $299. So, wow, you save a lot. The $200 you basically No, $100 you
100
save.
bucks. Yeah.
$100. I don't know why Eddie told me to get it because it's just gonna sit here. I'm not gonna play VR. There's no way.
There you go for Eddie, Nintendo console with Karen Kids.
Oh, here we go. So in-store only. Thank you, Best Buy. A free Darth Maul Funko Pop if you buy Battlefront 2 at Best Buy.
Man, you didn't tell
Thank
me we
you,
switched
Best.
stores.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
That's a pretty cool looking pop too.
Yeah, I know, bastards. Skyrim Special Edition PlayStation 4 20. Oh, that's the game. Don't care. Okay. NBA Live. All right, don't care. The Sims 4 is going to be $34.99. Again, Headshot Dan and I, for those of you who don't know, we game share, so we're both waiting to see what's going to be in the Xbox store.
Yeah.
They're pretty much
Cyber Monday.
Yeah. No, they do Black Friday too.
Whatever one has good deals. Don't matter to me.
Best Buy doing the same thing. 2DS, Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, $79.99.
Yeah, they all pretty much have the same price. There's only one store I saw different prices.
Yeah. Resident Evil 7 is $20. Uncharted: The Thief's End, $20.
Those actual headsets are 25% off.
Yeah. Nintendo Switch accessories. I can't talk. Minecraft Story Mode: The Complete Adventure for Switch, which I've been waiting for. $14.99. I'm probably gonna buy it because I did play a couple episodes on Xbox One. I stopped because Telltale Games was coming out with so many damn games. I was just like lost. So I'll probably get it for Switch. Horizon Zero Dawn, $20. Ghost Recon, $20. Mass Effect Andromeda, $15.
Wow.
Mafia, $15. For Honor, $15.
GTA
Select
5, $25.
Yeah, Headshot Dan. Get ready. Ratchet and Clank, $15. This is all Best Buy. Not bad. Best Buy's pretty good.
Yeah, with the Evil Within 2, Wolfenstein, $25. It's not too bad.
Wow, that's fantastic. No wonder why everyone beats each other up on Black Friday.
We got the Xbox One S 500 gig Madden bundle with the 4K Ultra HD for $230, which isn't bad at all.
That's not bad either. Need for Speed Payback again is on sale already. Assassin's Creed Origins, $34.99. Oh, excuse me. Jeez. Forza Horizon 3. Okay, we're still on Best Buy. You're going faster than me. Oh yeah, that's your support. $22.99. Here's another one. 1 terabyte console, $199. Dan.
Yeah, it's the same price as Walmart.
Doorbuster, NBA 2K18, $29.99. Doorbuster.
What a buster.
Yeah. Yeah, relatively kept the same price in each area. Yeah, Battlefront is on sale at Walmart for $59.88. So the cents
$59.88.
$59.88. So the cents got toned down a little bit.
So we saved 12 cents. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, sheesh. Doesn't look like any sales on the XL. The XL system. It doesn't look like anything's on sale for that, which is a little rather disappointing. We're on Target. We're on Target now. Select video games, $29.99. NBA 2K, Shadow of War, Destiny 2, FIFA, Madden. Not bad. PlayStation 4 Plus cards and Xbox, Dan. Get ready for those. You're going to need a PlayStation Plus card.
I need Xbox card. I finally ran out of my years.
I'm done in April, so I'm good. So, I mean, by the looks of it, looks like we're all in, like, the same... It's all in the same boat. Like, all the deals are relatively the same. I don't see the deals too much. Like, I think it's like a $5 difference at certain places, but
Except
nothing
at Costco,
crazy.
$10 difference.
Okay, yeah, but
For
nothing
PS4
crazy.
Pro. I'm at PS4 Slim.
Yeah, nothing to, like, run over your best friend for, or, like, kill each other for.
Yeah, why not? Fuck them.
But the leaks that weren't there were GameStop. I haven't seen anything for GameStop yet. Of course, the Microsoft store Black Friday deals didn't leak yet. But they also do Cyber Monday, and the same thing for PlayStation. Their store stuff hasn't leaked
GameStop
yet.
has the pre-Black Friday sale tomorrow.
Yeah, no one gives a fuck.
That's nice.
Yeah, no. Just more options of you to get like rates.
Tomorrow's Horizon Zero Dawn is $20.
It's not bad
Shadow
for a
War
great
for
game
40.
like that.
It's not bad. Or Mass Effect's Andromeda for 13.
Yeah, that's something for you. I beat Andromeda already.
Nah, that didn't look too good.
It's, it was good. Just a little upsetting, but we'll touch on more in the other podcast as Black Friday approaches. I'm sure in the next few weeks Xboxes will come out. I'm sure GameStops will leak and PlayStation as well. Maybe I wonder if Nintendo on the eShop will. Wonder if they'll have sales on the eShop. You think?
I wonder. I still want. Excuse me. I still want that game tomorrow. Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, you're not gonna get it.
I know where you live.
Remember, you have till November 17th to beat it.
I'll beat it in 5 minutes.
You have plenty of time. All right, so now let's move on to another leak. I'm sure it's all over the place already, but we're going to talk about it. The Ubisoft Spain, I believe, leaked the next operator for Rainbow Six Siege. I'm assuming it's going to be coming out next month. Sir, this season is almost over. So, Headshot Dan, what is your opinion on the next operator we have coming out? That it looks like it has like a little grenade charge on the gun.
I kind of forgot what it was, but no, yeah, it looks like it could be a new tube, or looks like it looks like from what the photo shows, it's like it can be the gun could switch between different fire abilities, like the regular shooting, and then one looks maybe like a flash, or it's definitely not another shotgun, so maybe like another flash or maybe a grenade launcher. Something within those lines. But if it is a grenade launcher of some sort, I think that would probably be a little too OP.
And apparently the map released as well. If you want to go look it up, it's Mayoki Towers. So they released the map today. They teased the map, Operation White Noise. But it took a glimpse at the new map. A high-tech communications tower. It features surprisingly diverse arrays of areas. There's a bar, office space, vents, a rooftop, and much more. Our goal is to bring the fear of heights and sensation of falling.
So we just pretty much fall and die. That's what it sounds like.
The verticality and sense of being high up is felt inside just as much as it is outside. The new feature utilizes the tower structure and allows players to rappel down and through the access points. The map itself is pretty large and was designed specifically so that the majority of battles would take place in the center. It's interesting.
Sounds interesting, but is it interesting?
It is, yep.
I don't know. Guess we won't be able to find out until we play it.
So the Standard 2 will be tied to South Korea theme, and one from the earlier Poland expansion that was canceled. So once again, 3 operators will be coming out, but they did tease the one. Ubisoft plans to announce everything in White Noise as part of the upcoming Pro League Finals streams on November 18th and the 19th.
As always.
So expect right around that date we get the full reveal, the full operators. It seems really quick. I feel like it was yesterday that we just got Blood Orchid. Like, right? Doesn't it really? I don't know. Maybe it just went by so fast. Blood Orchid came out what, September?
It's yeah, I think it was September, but I think it's a fucking long.
I don't know. The longest season for me was last season. I felt it took forever for DLC to come out, and now this year it feels like quick. Besides Operation Health, which was was garbage. But
Uh,
do you think we get a year three? Do you think Ubisoft says we really don't need to make a new Rainbow Six game? We could go maybe year three, or do you think they just stop at year two and just continue patching it?
no, I think they'll do year three, but I think there'll be less operators, and half maybe like two operators at the beginning, two operators at the end, maybe one map, and the rest in between just patching.
I really hope they add some maps back to ranked because check out our YouTube video before Headshot Dan and I played that map. That was our third time playing that map in a row. Remember that?
Yeah, yeah,
And we
horrible.
switched. It was horrible. We switched from daytime to nighttime to back to daytime. Like they got to They got to add some maps back because it was exhausting playing the same map three times in a row. Oh my god, how annoying was that? I mean, we won two out of the three, so that was a plus at least.
Yeah, it was a pain in the ass, but we made it.
Yeah, we did make it. So again, Operation White Noise. Look for, I guess, the full reveal.
But how about the other
November.
two rumors that we have? They did talk about the Korean operator, the Korean operators.
Did they? What do you mean? All I heard was a Polish one. I didn't really hear too much about.
Well, the rumors are defender of the Korean operator. The attacker of the Korean operator was going to be ability. Remember, all rumors. It's gonna their ability is to toggle invisibility to drones, so they'll be undetected to drones.
That's Defender then. That would be a Defender.
Well, according to this leak, as an attacker.
How's he? To drones. I guess the cameras then.
Well, oh no, you're right, defender. This dock,
Yeah, it had to
this,
be
this,
Defender.
this,
Yeah.
this dock is all fucked up.
Yeah, it had to be Defender because drones. Yeah. So, I mean, that's pretty cool.
And then the other attacker makes all gadgets make loud noises to locate them.
So like an upgraded IQ.
Which is kind of weird because how does that make sense for an attacker? Well, just the drones? I mean, that's going to be kind of pointless in a way.
Well, no, I mean, I guess if I guess with all the operators with their traps, like Capcan now getting buffed up, Legion traps, Ella traps, it sounds like a buffed up IQ basically. So you don't have to walk around like this with just a pistol. At least you could make noise. You could have the gadgets make noise when you know where they are. It's a buffed up IQ, it seems like.
And then the last rumor is a new game mode, which is, like I said, rumor, is the zombie mode. Rumor. That there's going to be a zombie, like Left 4 Dead 2 style missions in the game. How that would work, I'm not sure. I mean, it sounds kind of fake, that parts, but I think that would also be pretty cool in a way.
Yeah, I'm like 50-50 with that. That would be like really weird to have a zombies in like a very tactical game. Like that would be just very weird.
But I guess we won't find that out. And plus, if there was a new mode coming, I think we would have found out by now. Like,
Yeah, that would be a zombie mode. I mean, that would be really off the rails if they decided to do something like that. Like that's a head scratcher.
but I mean, that's about it. I'm a little excited to see what's comes. If there's gonna be a season 3, hopefully they'll announce that at the Pro League as well.
Yeah, I hope so too. November 18th and 19th. So that's all of our leaks. That's our rumors. Now we'll get to our one of our final topics here. Let's talk about the games in November. So we already talked about Call of Duty. We already touched on Battlefront. We had our impressions, but there's other games. November 17th, as I said, is a big day for games, for movies, aka Justice League, for TV shows, aka The Punisher on Netflix. Big day. There's other games coming out. The Sims 4 makes its way back to consoles. I'm a beloved Sims fan, so I can't wait for that. That's very exciting. I've always loved it on PC. I'm looking forward to see what that's going to be done on console. Headshot Dan, did you download it? I downloaded it. I'm going to check it out.
Oh yeah, I did download it, And I remember, let me pull up this video real quick as I talk. 1 second. Da 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 da. Oh, that's the wrong one. Da 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 da. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh no, that's your face. I lost it. I lost it. Where'd it go?
It's in the dock.
No, no. I was trying to put the video up, but I lost the video. So, all right. Anyways, so I really want to. I can't wait to play it. Like I think I was telling you that I want to make the life of Headshot Dan, the Sims edition.
Is that a new segment?
You know, honestly, I think that would be pretty funny, pretty interesting to see what kind of life I could lead in The Sims, and that could be my my vlog. So I'll share everyone how my life is doing in The Sims. I mean, I think
So
that would be a pretty cool segment in a way. Yeah.
So Headshot Dan just announced a new segment.
Maybe we'll see a the life with Rage Quit Pat.
Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of burning buildings.
You know,
My house.
it looks pretty cool. I thought this would be more multiplayer based, like maybe like visit your house and stuff like that. But it doesn't seem like that's put into the game.
From the past Sims games experiences, they have like a weird like story mode, and then they also have what the in the world?
No, no one heard
What
that.
happened?
My cat is literally meowing nonstop.
All right, well, put her on stream. Maybe that's what she wants.
Okay.
But anyway, normally in the other Sims games, they'll have like a story mode, and then you just continue on, or they'll just have like a free play. So I'm pretty interested in seeing what this is going to entail, because the computer, it's just free play and just get a job and whatever. But the console, they like to add some stuff to it. But
Now the question is, are you going to use the money cheat?
no, because I won't get achievements.
Thank you. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. You know, when I played on PC, money cheat hardcore, bro. Like,
Of course,
fuck that.
you have to. I mean, back then, like, all right, so on the PlayStation 2 days, also, I did use the cheat because there weren't achievements around. But when The Sims came out on 360, I didn't use any cheats because I wanted achievements. And then I'm not gonna cheat on the console. On PC, yes. On the PlayStation 2 days, I did, but not on console. But that also drops November 17th. So thank you, EA. EA's dropping 2 games on the 17th, and now a remaster is also dropping the 17th. LA Noire,
Which I'm very excited for.
is dropping on Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4. I'm very excited for it too. I don't know if you saw this today, but do you remember the choices you used to make? It was the truth, doubt, and lie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They changed that.
What? How?
It is now, the choices are now good cop, bad cop, and hold on.
But I don't understand. I thought this was gonna be like a remastered in a way.
Well, basically, they said the reason why they got rid of doubt was because every time they did that, Cole would like flip out. Like they said like the cop would like flip out and go nuts. So they were like, oh well, we're gonna make it. You know, it made him sound like a bad cop. So they made the choices like that.
Yeah, I can't wait to play this game in a nice 4K. It's gonna be gorgeous.
We will be streaming it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here it is. I'm sorry. Good cop, bad cop, and accused. Those are the choices
Accused.
now. So good cop is basically the truth. Bad cop is you doubt them, and accused is the lie. So, you know, we'll be streaming it,
Super excited for this. You know,
and that also, and if you have a Nintendo Switch and you want to take it out on the go, it's out on Switch.
you know, the VR case files got delayed.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just happy this didn't get delayed. That's
Yeah.
the one thing
fuck
I worried about more.
Yeah, fuck the VR. The one bad thing about this game was the ending. All right, I love the cases all the way up to homicide, but once you got into the what was it when you were like the fires and shit?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't even think of the name now.
That one was terrible. I hated that story. Took a dip right after that.
Oh yeah, such a great game though. Like
Yeah.
overall.
So do you wonder if they come out with a sequel after Red Dead?
You know, well, you know what I think? I think this game is gonna do so well because, this now this generation, doesn't know shit about games too much. But I have a
Hmm.
feeling, once they grab this game for the first time, because this is gonna have a lot of new players now. This game was out on
And it's only
um,
$40.
it was out a long time ago, so even the people who beat it before are gonna buy it again because they obviously love the game. They're gonna want to see the new graphics with it. So I think this game will do extremely well, and then they're gonna have no choice but to give us a sequel to the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Other notable November games: Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, Mario Party, the top 100. Now we talked about this last podcast. This might make me buy a 2DS again. Not even the XL because it's 150. I might just get a regular 2DS. But
Oh, Black Friday.
yeah, but I don't want the regular 2DS is $80. But there's no. I have to look to see if there's sales for the 2DS XL. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
I was actually considering looking on Finger Hut. Actually,
finger. I don't know what that is.
you basically finance. It's like a financing
Oh,
place.
oh,
I mean this. I mean, if you love I mean, these are the top 100 mini games spanning back from the N64 days, excuse me, to the GameCube days, back when these games are good. So, I might have to, start playing this again.
yeah. Well, it would be nice if it was on a Switch, and it had a network play. I mean, I think that
Yeah,
would be a lot better.
yeah, I'd probably kill you.
But yeah, okay. That's what they all say.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think this is only local play from what I'm sure of.
Yeah, that's what it looks like too. But hey, I mean, sometimes the 3DS gets more better, awesome stuff.
Unfortunately, this winner is still best-seller consoles.
And
There has
don't forget Animal Crossing's coming out for mobile
Yeah, is there a release date on that though?
this month. I forget. It's this month. I'll tell you right now. I wonder how that's gonna work out.
I don't know. That's gonna be a weird one. That's for
Animal
sure.
Crossing Pocket Camp. The initial release was October 25th, but it got pushed back. Um, unless I'm dumb, and it did come out, and we just didn't realize it. Um, late November 20 is Pocket Camp during the Nintendo Direct presentation. It was immediately released in Australia, so it's in Australia, and then later November 2020 this month, um, it's coming out for Android and iOS.
Is it free?
Someone,
How much?
it is free, but just
Oh,
expect microtransactions.
transactions. Yeah.
Yeah, just expect like to put your money. I'm not gonna lie, I put my money. I Super Mario obviously paid the $10 to get the rest of the levels. And then in that Fallout game, Fallout Shelter, they had like a ridiculous sale, and I did put some money into it. Not gonna lie. Um, Other notable releases though, Pokemon Sun and Moon, but also if you're a Switch owner and you never played this game, somehow never played this game, uh,
Yeah.
or if you just want to, take it out in the go and play it again, Skyrim for the Nintendo Switch.
Oh, I thought you said
Uh,
Pokemon Sun and Moon was coming to Switch. I was like, what?
no, Skyrim.
Oh, I don't play on
Uh, I mean, I've played it on 360. I played it on Xbox One. I don't want to spend another $60 on this game, and go through it again. I will not be picking up on Switch. But if you are excuse me, oh jeez, if you are a hardcore Nintendo fan and you never got PlayStation or Xbox and you've always wanted to play Skyrim, here you go. Now is your chance.
What I need an actual Pokemon game to come to Switch. I know there's apparently one in the works already, but there's no details on it yet. But I want to see a Pokemon game on the Switch already. Not that Stadium shit. An actual an actual Pokemon game.
That was good though on 64. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, I remember on 64. I still have that game.
That game was good. I like that one. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
So, I mean, Headshot Dan announced a new segment. Congratulations, Headshot Dan. The Headshot Dan's going to show his life in The Sims. Also, don't forget, always check out our uploads of our WWE Universe mode. And, of course, our Rainbow Six, Call of Duty as well. We are almost at 100 followers, guys. Get us to 100. We will be doing a nice giveaway once we hit 100 followers. Of course, we are going to start doing... We're going to bring back Why the Hell Are We Playing This pretty soon. There are some games that... Why the hell are we playing? So, we got a lot of YouTube stuff. We have been pumping a lot of YouTube stuff out. I actually, Dan and I both uploaded a video today.
It might be a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
What?
Nothing.
I didn't even hear what you just said.
You'll hear it when you watch the podcast again.
All I hear was you were mumbling.
No, you'll hear it when you watch it. But yeah, I just uploaded my WWE episode today.
Yep. All right, guys. We returned. We got some great news. Also coming up soon, we are gonna have our award show again. Last year was a great success. We gave out a 3-month PlayStation Network card to a winner. So we're gonna be having votes again. So we'll be sending it to our Discord, also on our Twitter where you can vote. So we're gonna get those ready. And I am Rage Quit Pat. That is Headshot Dan. Dan, wanted to say goodbye?
Goodbye, my fellow people that watch this podcast and play games.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.